This is a snippet from towards the end of A Glimpse of Eternal Snows, written and read by Jane Wilson-Howarth. By mid-morning, our leaving party was already very drunken. The men were dancing, or in huddles giggling like schoolgirls. The women were clearing up. It was time for us to leave. We sauntered over to the car, and Moti drove us as far as the river. As we stepped aboard a dugout ferry, he threw our marigold garlands into the water, put his hand to his forehead, down to his chest and up to his forehead again in a prayer. I watched the garlands float slowly down towards the holy Ganges. There was a lump in my throat, and I had to blink tears away. I'd learnt a lot, grown a lot, seen a lot. The boys had incorporated Asia into their bones, its colours and laughter, its smells, its rhythms, its tolerance and patience, its compassion, its lack of ageism. We'd all absorbed something of a Nepali outlook, pace and philosophy, which had prevented us being swamped by David's problems. In Nepal, it was easier to take life day by day, but we could look forward, knowing that David would, as Buddhists say, sunder the bonds that caused him suffering, and that he'd be renewed. The Chinese say that there's no scenery in your hometown. They're right. Being in another place heightens the senses, allows you to see more, enjoy more, take delight in small things. It makes life richer. You feel more alive, less cocooned. The family was certainly closer for our intense times here, and our precious memories live on with us. Most importantly, I realised how privileged we'd been to have been able to protect David from his doctors and from English embarrassment when faced with disability. David was a person in Nepal. That snug thought made me smile again. My years in Nepal had given me some of the very richest and highest of times, as well as the absolute lowest. The marigold garlands had gone now. Only fish broke the surface. A lapwing took to the air, scolding us. "Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it?" Moti looked forlorn as we floated away, so Alexander shouted a reassuring, "Very beton la," the wonderfully optimistic "see you again," and he waved madly. Moti's stubbly face broke out into his lovely, always disarming smile, and he waved back, "Very beton la."